After many days at sea, it's amazing to see the amount of wear and tear that goes on at the hands of the sun and the salt. From salt sores to rust, let's find out from the other crew members how they're faring after this long time on the ocean.
Hi, my name's David Thompson and I'm the co-skipper on the Plastiki. And I'm just going to quickly talk to you about wear and tear on the body at sea. Start off with salt sores, probably the most common of ailments on a boat. Generally you get them on your hands, on your feet, and in your chafe area, so your armpit. Worst of all, you get them on your bum, and they turn into sores if you don't stay dry and salt-free. On race boats, you generally have a lot more wear and tear on your muscles. On this boat, not so much because we don't change sails that often. But generally, you get shoulder pains, back pains.
Hey, I'm Jo Royal. I'm the skipper of the Plastiki. We've been at sea for nearly 60 days now, and the hostile, salty environment really takes a toll on your body. Your feet and your hands are continuously damp with salty water, and your skin goes through shedding cycles. My feet are actually 100% better than they were the other day, and they're still completely minging. For some reason also, your fingernails and your toenails grow at a tremendous rate in this salty environment, and I'd love to know why.
Hey, I'm Graham Hill, founder of treehugger.com, now part of Discovery's Planet Green. I'm here on the Plastiki, a 60-foot catamaran made of 12,500 water bottles that's sailing from San Francisco to Sydney. And we're about halfway. Very different rhythm. It's 3-hour watches, 24 hours a day. You don't get a lot of sleep, so it can make you a little delirious. In terms of wear and tear on your body, it's mostly quite damp and really salty, and you're sitting around a lot, so it can affect your skin, and a lot of stubbing of toes and ripping of your skin off your various fingers. Technologically, we're sponsored by Inmarsat, so we have connectivity full time, which is pretty great, although it doesn't always work perfectly, as computers generally do. So it's a very unique experience, very Groundhog Day, same thing day in, day out, it seems, and I'm having a really great time, and it's still a long way to Sydney.
My name is Singali Agnew, and I've been on the Plastiki for 2 weeks shooting a film for National Geographic. It's been a great trip. The biggest challenge for me has been the heat. I got on the boat at Christmas Island and we crossed the equator a few days later and have been sailing south, and every day has been just sweltering. Inside the cabin it's often at least 100 degrees. Even just standing still you start dripping sweat. And shooting the camera, it's quite physical, moving around, and I find it hard to even drink enough water to replace the fluids I'm losing. For someone who spends time in, spent a lot of time in the mountains and the snow, that's been the biggest hurdle, biggest challenge. But other than that, it's been an incredible journey. It's amazing to be out here, especially at night when it cools down, with nothing but the ocean and the stars, and it's pretty magical.
Hey, I'm David. I guess for me, the wear and tear is twofold. One is my feet. I haven't really been wearing shoes. Today I'm wearing shoes, but if I take off my shoes, you can see the bottom of my feet pretty worn in. That's from walking around the deck barefoot for the last 60-odd days. I guess the second wear and tear is always going to be the psychological state, really how you play out the game of a long time at sea. For me, I guess it's just missing the small things at home, the people you love. My dogs, I especially miss them, Smudge and Nesta. So that kind of wears on the mind. So it's a combination of worn out feet and keeping the mind fresh. But overall, feeling pretty good.